Yes, the long kids. You guys, we enjoyed now. We are enjoying anyway. So yeah, we're gonna have a speech by Mr. Sibusiso Ethan Duli. He is an advocate of creative industries and innovator. Yes, let's clap our hands as he's coming up on stage. Yes.
Sanbonani, Absheni, Dimacheroni, Yaya Keki. So, before I start, there was something Mr. Eric Knight said where he said, we are not listeners, we are participators. So, I'm going to say something and I'm going to request for you to repeat something. When I say, I am an African, you say, we are Africans. And then when I say, we are Africans, you say, I am an African. May I kindly start? I am an African.
We are Africans.
We are African.
I am an African.
I don't believe you. We need to say it a little bit more passionate. The same way we watch wrestling, the same way we watch American movies, we need to say it like we believe it. I am an African.
We are Africans.
We are African.
I am an African.
Now I believe these Africans. First and foremost, my history in broadcast started with sports. And in terms of looking at African content, we need to understand that African stories shape and form the culture for the world. We have not owned our stories. We have not told the world who we are. Unfortunately, we did not know that somebody could monetize a story, which is why our history has always been orated. It has never been written down. Now, when I hear something like what the Honorable has invited me to come and speak at, which is the launch of Radio54 Panorama, and understanding that a panoramic view and a panoramic perspective or panoramic consciousness means the amalgamations of a group of things. So it's not a place where one narrative exists or one identity exists. It is a group of identities. In South Africa, unfortunately, I'm going to say this unapologetically, we've lived in a place, in a society where people have tried to be better than others. And unfortunately, I must apologize on behalf of those ignorant people because they don't know better. And unfortunately, now is the time where we need to start educating Africans. Now is the time where we are supposed to start giving people, where we are supposed to start giving people insight into who they actually are. I'm so glad that I got to be privileged as somebody who's born in 1991 to experience the Lamo kids performing. They were honored in 2020 and they received the Lifetime Achievement Awards. I can tell you now that during COVID, not a lot of people were watching TV because we were out hiding and smuggling alcohol, because that is what our culture has become. I'm sorry to say this, but I have to be honest. Unfortunately, Africans are not doing what Africans must do, which is being in the glory of their traditions. We don't have proper traditions. And I'm so glad to see an initiative like this where there are Africans that can come into a room and be African. There's no one who is pretending here to anyone. And I'm grateful for this opportunity to stand in front of you to say that we support what Africa 54 is trying to do. And we want to rally behind it. And we want to rally behind it with as much resource as possible. Now, this year I started working at a company called Azania Productions. Azania Productions makes movies and films for Netflix. And what we want to do is we want to partner up with Radio 54 and start to find more talent and give it a platform. Because yes, Netflix, what it's done is it has disrupted the conventional methods of creating content. Now you don't need to get commissioned. Now you can literally write a story, create a story, and sell it. You can become economically empowered from the vision and the view that you see in the world. I want to just, as I wrap up, I want to just shine light on a movie that is currently on Netflix. It's called The Forge. And if you see what's happening in The Forge, it's not content which is breaking black homes. It's not consciousness which is degrading societies and our communities. It is a new narrative.
I'm just trying to see about a job, right? I ain't here to buy nothing. What, you a salesman for this company?
I'm the president. That's for more. A big part of becoming a man is showing up.
Which is showing somebody who's in a successful position, going to somebody who's in a negative situation, and he's empowering him. He's taking him out of this nonsense of disruptive behavior and disrespect. Africans have now become disrespectful to themselves. We have self-hate. And now it is about time the lion in us wakes up. And now it is about time that they really see that on the Horn of Africa, they did say that when this beast wakes up, when this beast knows itself, that is when the world will shake. They keep on telling us that Africa is separating by its core and tectonic plates are moving whilst they're busy spreading disease and all of this in our country. They are separating us more and more. And I'll leave you with this. Credo Mutwa once said, who I believe is one of the greatest advocates who has never been recognized in our country well enough. He said, the minute that Africans can stop being selfish, can stop being greedy, start to embrace one another with love, respect, and gratitude, that is when we will see the true power of what Africa is supposed to be.